Shifting our focus, less than a full day after the Islamic State militant group called for more terror attacks against Christians and launched a bizarre attack on the Pope, the extremist and militant group is now threatening to kill Russian President Vladimir Putin. Hwang Ho-jun has this report.
The message was quite explicit.
Putin, слушай, мы в Россию тоже придем, и вас там тоже убьем. Иншаллах, братья мои, выходите на джихад, убивайте, субханаллах, Аллах субхану ва тааля.
A 9-minute-long video was posted on social media by an alleged Islamic State member. Although verification of its authenticity cannot be made independently, according to Reuters, the link to the footage was published on a Telegram messaging account used by the militant group. The Islamic State militant group has also called for a jihad, a religious warfare against Christians. The cover of the latest issue of the group's propaganda magazine called Dabiq displayed an ISIS member ripping a cross off the roof of a church, bearing the title, "Break the Cross." The magazine cited the latest attacks in Orlando, France, Germany, and Bangladesh as prominent examples of a successful and necessary attack against Christians, labeling them as, quote, the cross worshippers and democratic pagans of the West. Pope Francis was also the subject of threats by the Islamic State, as the group exclaimed he has been, quote, hiding behind a deceptive veil of goodwill toward Muslims. On Sunday local time, Pope Francis said Muslims are not to blame for the terror attacks and that not all Muslims are violent, when asked about the two men who pledged allegiance to the Islamic State while killing a French priest last week.
I don't think it's right to identify Islam with violence. This is not just and it is not true.
The release of the threatening messages come amid a heightened state of alert around the world, especially in Europe, after the killing of the French priest and a string of other ISIS-inspired attacks. Analysts see the statements as part of the militant group's efforts to incite a religious conflict between Christians and Muslims. Hwang Ho-jun, Arirang News.